Over 120 undocumented foreign nationals were arrested in an early morning raid in Durban's central business district. The operation, led by Provincial Commissioner Mkhwanazi and Premier Thami Ntuli, targeted the Point area. Police pounced on a number of hijacked buildings in search of illegal arms. Newzroom Afrika's Nobuhle Modise has the details.
A comprehensive operation involving multiple agencies, including the police, Metro Police, Correctional Services, Home Affairs, and other law enforcement units, was launched to assert state authority and address the issue of hijacked buildings in Durban CBD. The early morning raid resulted in the arrest of 123 undocumented foreign nationals. The operation also uncovered counterfeit US dollars with 4.1 million rand at the Point area.
Our biggest problem as law enforcement is buildings like these that are not properly managed. The owners have abandoned the building, and other people decided to hijack the building, and they demarcated different flats inside, and they're renting them out. And there's illegal connection of electricity and the likes. So the evacuation of people that are innocently renting, it's another legal process that the city must embark upon. So we came into this specific building where we were standing in last year, and we found a lot of bad things and people and illegal connections and legal occupation of the building. But a year later, people are still in the same building, and we are finding the same things again. So it means we now must come here as the police, and I don't think it's a fair thing to do. So we'll request that authorities that have got powers to take control of such buildings to recover them from illegal occupation, and that will help us to slowly win the fight against crime.
6 buildings were targeted in the raid, including a municipality-owned property that was illegally occupied. Authorities detained a person suspected of collecting rent from illegal residents in that building. The Provincial Commissioner says they are also dealing with the drug problem by targeting harbours.
We've got the biggest harbour. In this harbour, I'm sure we have seen in the past, quite a number of drugs that we found from the containers. We are not searching all the containers. We wish we can search every single container that comes in. So there might be 1 or 2 of them that are finding its way into the city. Hence, we have this quite number of drugs that have been found when we are busy with operations. And you see the behavior of the youth also out there as they consume a lot of these drugs. So that's part of the problem that we have. I mean, the coastline in this province is quite long, and there's a lot of ships as we talk. There's at least no more than 10 that are on anchor outside there. Anything can happen in those ships there. So our prevention strategy is to try and protect whatever comes through the coast, come into our province, to try and do a lot of policing in that area. There is challenges, but if we can win that side, we believe that we can reduce quite a number of the drugs that we find in our city.
During the operation, police recovered a total of 117 rounds of ammunition of various firearm calibers, along with a large amount of illegally stored liquor. 2 of the hijacked buildings had their water and electricity disconnected due to illegal connections.
We felt we must prioritize the issue of fighting crime in our province. Hence, I absorbed the department into my office. That is why we are here to lead the joint operation, so that we demonstrate that what the police are doing and what other departments, because it's a joint operation, are doing is part of our strategy. We have prioritized eThekwini since it is our first economic hub in the province, and for the only 6 buildings that we visited today, this is not the first and last operation. We'll be proceeding to other buildings, not only in eThekwini, even outside eThekwini, in other places, because we want to ensure that the illegally occupied buildings are not illegally occupied. They are rejuvenated. We attract investors to invest so that we rejuvenate them for purposes that will uplift our economy, that will in fact cater for the citizens of this province. Hence, the undocumented foreign nationals will be deported back. That is why we also have Home Affairs here.
The operation is ongoing as police continue to search for additional suspects believed to be in possession of illegal firearms. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Nobuhle Modise in Durban.